What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. I know this is an impromptu live stream. It is. I don't have a hoodie on. I don't have a robe on. I don't have anything on. The only thing I have on is my t-shirt, my jogging pants. Boop. I got my Yeezy slides here. Well, not slides, but I got my Yeezy I don't know what you call these things. What do they call these things? I got those here. I'm milling around in my garage, going through my inventory, trying to figure out and set up for next week. I scheduled an appointment with Apple today because my computer, my MacBook Pro, was acting up. And I said, you know what? I'm going to have to take care of business today. This is a good opportunity to take care of business. I was getting all set up for next week. I'm family day. Leslie cleaned up her room. DoorDash the food here. We chilling, we relaxing, we vibing. And then I get an alert and somebody sends me a message and they say, Anton, I just so happen to be picking up my phone. I had the TV on. I haven't turned this TV on in a long time. Somebody sends me a message and they say, is Pookie behavior going on in Silicon Valley? Pookie behavior. Imagine that. So for some reason, somehow, they've always said that black people are the ones that are the most dysfunctional. I say no. I say that there's other people all the way up into the highest of the highs. I'm talking about billionaires. Pookie behavior going on in billionaires. Oh, we going to deep dive today. We're going to deep dive today. This is why I say money does not make you a better person. It makes you more of who you already are. Money does not make you a better person. It makes you more of who you already are. I said, you know what? Cut that camera on. It's time to go live. Even on a Sunday. I haven't went live on a Millionaire Morning Show on a Sunday. We got Jay Prince for president today. I haven't went live on a Millionaire Morning Show in a long time. But there is Pookie behavior going on in Silicon Valley between billionaires. Hundreds of billionaires. Insane. So let me share with you the article that I'm reading across the board. And I did some research. I said, you know what? Wall Street Journal is a credible source, but maybe they got it wrong. Maybe they got it wrong. Is Elon Musk the future of Silicon Valley? Is Elon Musk the Nick Cannon of Silicon Valley? Is Elon Musk being messy? I think Elon Musk is worse than Future because Future ain't even busted down nobody's wives, let alone their best friend. Okay, all right. This is perfect content for the Millionaire Morning Show because it melds both business and relationships, and it tells you and shows you every single thing that I've been talking about for an extended period of time. Let's get into it. I wasn't expecting the Millionaire Morning Show on your birthday either, but happy birthday, Kenyon. Happy birthday. And this is going to be a good one. So let's deep dive into this, ladies and gentlemen. So this is courtesy of the Wall Street Journal. I wanted to pick the most credible source that just dropped this today. I mean, literally within minutes ago, just dropped this today, okay? Courtesy of the Wall Street Journal. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, hit a like for the YouTube algorithm, and then follow me on all social media platforms. Link to the Patreon is in the description. I was going to drop the Patreon exclusive video. I said, let me go live first, and then we're going to finish the editing, drop the Patreon exclusive video. Link to the Patreon is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. If you need to kick it with me personally, email me at antondaniels413@gmail.com. So, Elon Musk had a friendship. One of his best friends. One of his best friends just so happened to be Sergey Brin. Sergey Brin is the co-founder of Google. Let me move this to the middle so y'all can see who these two gentlemen are. Sergey Brin is the co-founder of Google, okay? Elon Musk literally slept on this man's couch. During the 2008 crisis, I don't know how much it is. I'm sure the article was going to go into it. During the 2008 crisis, Sergey Brin lended and invested in Tesla and an Elon Musk company, which then became successful later on. But Elon Musk was going through a crisis, and Elon Musk even admitted at some points in his career, especially launching Tesla, that he went all in. He didn't expect for it to be successful at some points because it looked like they were going to completely go kaplooey. that they weren't going to make it. They didn't have the financing. 2008 crisis popped up. Elon Musk was sleeping on this man's couch. This man made sure that he gave Elon Musk $500,000 just to keep him afloat with Tesla and all of that. Invested in his company, and then Elon Musk bust down his wife. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Woo! Ooh-wee. Oh-wee. Listen, I know that we celebrate Elon Musk because he's a genius, but I think that we need to separate the two between the character of a person and because listen, again, I would even be like, okay, so Elon Musk bust down some random person's chick that he didn't know, right? Some dudes, whatever, cool, whatever. It's not great behavior, but I can stomach that. But your best friend, the dude who you slept on his couch, oh, freaky Jason said ain't so. All right, so let's get into it. Elon Musk engaged in an affair. This is courtesy of let me bring up the publication. Wall Street Journal. Elon Musk engaged in an affair last fall with the wife of Sergey Brin, prompting the Google co-founder to file for divorce earlier this year and ending the tech billionaire's long friendship, according to people familiar with the matter. Oh, my Jesus. Tell me it ain't pookie behavior. The same thing that's going on in the hood is the same thing that's happening in Silicon Valley. What next? What next? Where are we safe? There is no safe space. You telling me that Sergey Brin's wife is for the streets? Oh, no. Don't tell me Sergey Brin's wife is for the Google co-founder. What is he worth? $100 billion? We going to mine this out. We going to deep dive into this. We going to mine this out very, very effectively, okay? Google says Elon Musk hit Johnny Depp's wife too. Oh, my God. What is Elon Musk working with? My boy cares about nothing. I could imagine the women working under Elon Musk bust down. He just recently had a baby with his executive from Neuralink. He busting down his executive chicks. Elon Musk. Elon Musk is out here like, let's deep dive. Let's deep dive. Because this ghetto out, listen, I don't want to hear y'all no longer saying that this only applies to Hispanics, black people, whatever. No, this is happening with white people in Silicon Valley. Okay? So let's continue. Their falling out is one of a string of personal issues Mr. Musk has faced even as he juggles. Listen, he out here fighting with Twitter, determining whether or not he ain't going up. Twitter suing him, trying to get him to buy Twitter because he said, I don't want to back out of the deal. He running Neuralink. He got SpaceX. This dude is running Tesla. And he still finding time to bust down chicks, dudes' wives? Where they do that at? Okay, all right. Okay. Money does not make you a better person. It makes you more of who you already are. As he juggles business challenges, including manufacturing disruptions at Tesla and a court fight over his desire to withdraw his $44 billion bid from Twitter. Let's continue. Mr. Musk is the richest person in the world with an estimated fortune of $240 billion. And you can't not sleep with your homie's wife? And Mr. Brin ranks 8th in the world with $95 billion, according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index. Question. All right. We gonna get to the chick too. We gonna get to her. She's right here. That's her. So the question, we're gonna go back up to this. So the question that I have for you guys as we mine through this information is this. When you're dealing with billionaires, and we're not even talking about a millionaire or 100 millionaire or just a billionaire. You're talking about dudes with a net worth of $240 billion and $100 billion. What type of chick is worth that type of money? Like, how you telling me these women out here in these streets, they can't find a man? They literally cannot. Everyday women cannot find a man. And this chick is knocking off 2 billionaires at the same time. Got one sleeping on a couch, the other one is in the bedroom. These dudes got all of the money, all of the technology. They got Neuralink. They probably got cameras everywhere. And this chick is knocking down 2 billionaires at the same time. That is amazing. What does she have under her dress? What type of monster is under there that would have a woman even listen? Don't sit here and tell me how women will change because listen, all you women don't want no good man. This woman is for the streets. She literally is busting down billionaires with a B, two at the same time. You can't find one. She got two. You can't find one that make $50,000 a year, and she got two that make 100 and 240 billion apiece. Y'all better forget. What's her name? What's the chick that was PJ Washington chick? Forget her. Forget Eddie Murphy's ex-wife. Forget Bernice Burgos. Forget all of them chicks. Women are, you looking at the wrong ones. Trish says his father, Earl, impregnated his stepdaughter. So it seems like the Musk has always, what is going on in Mr. Musk's family? What is happening? Chris Hutchinson says, I think Elon has made some enemies in Billionaires Boys Club is about to commence injecting him out. He is too messy to be around, too much heat, and the people look at them for what they are doing. Messy. Okay, so let's deep dive into this. All right, so Elon Musk's estimated worth is $240 billion. Sergey Brin's estimated worth is $95 billion with a B. Brin and Musk, among the nation's most famous entrepreneurs, were longtime friends. Check this out, y'all. Mr. Musk has said for years that he regularly crashed at Mr. Brin's house in Silicon Valley. Oh, God. Can you imagine giving your best friend, one of your best friends, a house to crash at? Your couch to crash at, because they don't know what's going on with their life and they don't know what's happening. And this snake wind up sleeping with your wife. Now listen, it's different because this is not just a random dude. This is one of your best friends. You loaned this dude millions of dollars. You looked out for him when he was about to lose everything. You saved his company. Oh my God. Mr. Brin provided Mr. Musk with about $500,000 for Tesla during the 2008 financial crisis, when the company was struggling to increase production. In 2015, Mr. Musk gave Mr. Brin one of Tesla's first all-electric sport utility vehicles. Who can you trust? He gave the dude listen, it don't sound like $500,000 is a lot right now because of Tesla's valuation, but let's be clear. In 2008, during the financial crisis, when everything and there was no money to be had and banks wasn't loaning money because they were under scrutiny and they had to take money from the federal government and everybody was losing their houses and broke, and Mr. Elon Musk wasn't a billionaire back then or none of that. This dude was the top of the food chain and he was floating you. That's just what we know on paper. We don't know what he was really giving them. In recent months, there has been growing tension between the two men and their teams, according to people familiar with the matter. So everybody's sitting there like, yo, why they beefing? Well, Elon Musk was pile driving his chick. He was giving her the whole load. He gave her everything. He gave her the whole load. People in the camps like, yo, these dudes is best friends. Musk was sleeping on his couch. Brin gave Musk $500,000 in 2008 when you couldn't go to the bank. Ain't nobody believe in Tesla. Wasn't no electric cars. Wasn't no mass adoption. Everybody was driving gas guzzlers. Obama was doing cash for clunkers, trying to the big three. The whole team like, yo, what's going on between the two homies? Ronnie says Elon, the greatest Ray of all time. I agree. Let's read it again. In recent months, there's been growing tension between the two men and their teams, according to people familiar with the matter. Mr. Brin has ordered his financial advisors to sell his personal investments in Mr. Musk's companies. Some of those people said it couldn't be learned how large those investments are or whether there have been any sales. You know a dude is pissed off when he's making personal investments in your company. He actually believes in what it is that you're doing. He's believed in you when nobody else believed in you. And he said, you know what? I don't care how much of a loss. I don't care how great that company becomes. Get me up out of it because I don't in any way, shape, or form want to be associated with this guy. You know a dude is pissed off when he's willing to lose money to walk away from what you got going on. You know it's bad. So this is her. Her name is Nicole Shanahan. Nicole Shanahan. Bust down the richest man in the world and the 8th richest man in the world. That's insane. And guess what? She just so happened to not be a black woman. All of y'all, listen, I keep telling y'all, women are women are women. It does not matter their color. It does not matter their culture. It does not matter where they come from. They're going to move based off of the nature of a woman, and has nothing to do with what color she is. That is not, the pigmentation of your skin is not going to be the determining factor for whether or not you're a chick for the streets or not. The pigmentation of your skin is not going to be the determining factor for whether or not a chick is for the streets or not. Let's continue. Mr. Brin filed for divorce from Nicole Shanahan. Oh, men filing for divorce. 80% of women initiate the divorce. Men are looking to stay. No. When he found out that Nicole Shanahan allegedly took the whole load from Elon Musk, he said, I can't kiss this chick in the mouth no more. No longer can I continue to kiss her in the mouth. Mr. Brin filed for divorce for Nicole Shanahan in January of this year, citing irreconcilable differences. According to records filed in Santa Clara County Superior Court, the divorce filing was made several weeks after Mr. Brin learned of the brief affair. Those people said, wow, nothing is private. Everything is public. Nobody knew why this dude was filing for divorce. And now we know why. Now we know why. We didn't know. We said, listen, they a billionaire. Maybe they just had a difference of opinion or, whatever, so on and so forth. But Sergey Brin, and a lot of people didn't even know who the co-founder of Google was because it wasn't famous. But Sergey Brin said, you know what? I'm getting rid of this chick. She for the streets. I can't take this anymore. I'm broken. I'm broken in my spirit. I have nothing else to contribute to this conversation. Whew. At the time of the alleged liaison in early December, Mr. Brin and his wife were separated but still living together. Can you imagine that? According to a person close to Miss Shanahan. And you know what the funniest part about it is? She slept with a dude that's busting down his assistants. He having kids with what's the singer chick's name that he was with? I don't even remember her name. Some gothic type of chick or whatever. He don't even care. He busting them down on a plane. He busting them down in the office. He don't care nothing. He said, I'm the richest man in the world. What you gonna do about it? Mr. Brin and his wife were separated but still living together, according to a person close to Miss Shanahan. The divorce filing, Mr. Brin cited December 15, 2021 as the date of the couple. You tell him, wait a minute. You telling me that he bust your chick down right before Christmas? He bust your chick down before Christmas? Before going on a holiday ski trip? Before y'all was going to Paris? Before you and the kids was... You telling me he bust your chick down 8 days before Christmas, before we celebrate the birth and the death? You telling me before we celebrate Jesus himself that he bust your chick down before Christmas, before the new year, before tax filing season? Oh, no. Nope. Lawyer for Mr. Brin declined to comment. Mr. Musk. who didn't respond to a request for comment. A spokeswoman for Mrs. Shanahan, who runs a foundation focused on reproductive justice, also didn't respond to requests for comment. They always got some passion project. I'm going to run a foundation focused on reproductive justice and rights. In an interview earlier this month with the news website Puck, Ms. Shanahan said, of the divorce filing, I hope for Sergey and I to move forward with dignity, honesty, and harmony for the sake of our child. Hold on. Stop the presses. Ms. Shanahan said, of the divorce filing, I hope for Sergey and I to move forward with dignity, and you eliminated that one. Honesty, and nope. And harmony for the sake of our child. And we are both working towards that. This is insane. This is insane. Didn't they say Elon Musk was born in Africa or something like that? Is Elon Musk really a black man? I'm just trying to understand. Didn't they say that Elon Musk was born in Africa? Where was Elon Musk born at? Somebody in the chat hit me with it. Somebody tell me where Elon Musk was born, because this is absolutely insane. Over the past 2 months, Elon Musk's personal life has drawn considerable attention. He has been accused of exposing himself to a flight attendant at his aerospace company. So, dog, is Elon Musk the biggest pookie in the world? Somebody in the chat said he for the universe. You telling me Elon Musk is doing a what's the dude that used to pull out his cock? The comedian that used to pull out his cock inside of the hotel room when somebody came up to his hotel. And just, you telling me Elon Musk just whipped it out on him? Alonzo said he was born in South Africa. Oh, wait. Elon Musk is for the universe. Elon Musk is for the universe, y'all. Somebody said that in the chat. That's insane. That is absolute. Elon Musk is out here whipping it out on his chicks, on the chicks in SpaceX. He said, I choose you. And then he just pulled it out. He said, you want to kiss the tip or no? Which he has denied, of course. Ain't no cameras. Ain't no way you can prove it. The publication Business Insider reported he had 2 children late last year with a female executive at another company he co-founded, Neuralink. And one of his 10 children has publicly disavowed him. What do y'all think about this? I'm curious. When y'all think about this and we start having conversations about chicks for the streets and different people and all of that, immediately Elon Musk is not the one that comes to mind. What do y'all think about this? Let's read this again. This is just over 2 months. This dude got 10 kids. One of them disavowed him, which proves the point that money does not make you a great father. Because people always say, well, the kids is going to be rich. His kids don't even want nothing to do with him, and he a billionaire. Over the past 2 months, Mr. Musk's personal life has drawn considerable attention. He has been accused of exposing himself to a flight attendant at his aerospace company. Denied it, of course. He reportedly got 2 more children late last year with a female executive at another company he co-founded, Neuralink, and one of his 10 children has publicly disavowed him. I'm curious. What do y'all think about this? He is a white South African? Nope. He one of y'all. Y'all adopted Bill Clinton when he was getting head under the table. So now Elon Musk is one of y'all. Oh my God. This is insane. All for some pussy? All for some wet? Let's continue. Earlier this month, Elon Musk sought to back out of an agreement with Twitter, saying the company hasn't provided the necessary information to assess the prevalence of fake or spam accounts. Twitter has said it bent over backwards to provide the information. It sued Mr. Musk and forced him to honor the deal, and a Delaware court has agreed to an expedited trial in October. So this dude got money, trials. He got chicks all over the streets. He got executives. He got people in the air. He was in the conference room and the chick said he whipped it out on her and she didn't want to go down on him. What is happening with the pookie Elon Musk? Aaron said he is super pookie. What the heck is happening? Brin and Miss Shanahan His wife of nearly 4 years met at a yoga retreat, Wanderlust, about 7 years ago, according to a person familiar with their relationship. So, okay, cool. He met her about 7 years ago, and then he couldn't even better, which means that a dude that ain't able to see what a chick is about is not going to then figure it out within the next few years. If you can't spot the tendencies of this chick within the first few days, you're not going to be able to spot it within 7 years. According to a person familiar with their relationship, both had been married previously. So they both had been married. She had been married to Brin, and whatever, co-founder of the genetics company 23andMe. Oh, so Sergey Brin pumped up some money to some chick that he was married to before to create 23andMe, and Miss Shanahan to a finance executive. So she been with high value men all of this time. She keep jumping from man to man, divorce to divorce, Pookie to Pookie, Ray Ray to Ray Ray. She was married to a finance executive and then leveled up. At least she's shooting up. She's shooting up. She says, listen, I'm going to go from a finance executive to the co-founder of Google, and then I'm going to go from the co-founder of Google to Elon Musk. You already at the top of the food chain, ma'am. It's nowhere else for you to go. It's no higher accomplishment than what it is that you've already accomplished, ma'am. Mr. Brin has 2 children with Miss Wojcicki. Mr. Brin and Shanahan already were facing problems in their marriage in the fall of 2021, primarily because of the pandemic shutdowns and the care of their 3-year-old daughter, according to people familiar with their relationship. When there's smoke, there's fire. Soon as a chick start feeling a certain type of way, then she started looking for love in the club. And Elon Musk was like, I'll be a huckleberry. The liaison with Mr. Musk took place in December 2021 at the Art Basel event in Miami. Shout out to Miami. Diddy ain't the only one in Miami. Young Miami ain't the only one in Miami. City Girls ain't the only one in Miami. Elon Musk is in Miami at the art show. Those people said Art Basel is a multi-day annual festival that draws wealthy attendees from around the world. At a party earlier this year, Mr. Musk dropped to one knee in front of Mr. Brin and apologized profusely for the transgression, begging for forgiveness according to people of the incident. So he said, listen, I just couldn't help myself. It's my dick. It's got a brain of its own. They said that this dude was at a party and dropped to one knee in front of Mr. Brin and apologized profusely for the transgression, begging for forgiveness according to people with knowledge of the incident. So I got a question for y'all in the chat. Is this an unforgivable transgression? Did Elon Musk just expose that your chick was for the streets? Or is there just some things that you are not supposed to do and some lines that you're not supposed to cross when it comes to how it is that you're interacting with your people? Messing up all of the money. All of the money, you decided to go and sleep with a dude's wife. Aaron says, KS was right. How high value men exercise their options. This is one of the most insane things that I've ever seen in my entire life. Elon Musk dropped to one knee asking this guy for forgiveness. If this is not one of the craziest stories that I've ever heard, listen, this is better than all of the McDonald chicks. This is better than all of the Future Sierras and the Russell Wilsons. This is better than, who was it? Steph Curry's chick saying that she wants attention from guys. This is better than anything. Listen, there is no limit to the nature of people, no matter how much money you are, no matter what rooms you in, and no matter what type of champagne you sipping. His dude dropped to one knee, begging for forgiveness in front of everybody. Mr. Musk is being messy. Mr. Brin acknowledged the apology, but still isn't speaking regularly to Mr. Musk. Alleged liaison happened before Mr. Musk had broken up with his on-again, off-again girlfriend, the singer Grimes. That's her name, Grimes. So Elon Musk said, listen, I got her, but I don't want her. But then I bust down her, but I'm you know what? I got post-nut clarity. Elon Musk bust down this dude's wife, had post-nut clarity, and then started apologizing profusely. I wonder how he found out. That's the only link. That's the only missing link to this story is how did this dude find out? Mr. Musk and Grimes, whose real name is Claire Boucher, had a second child, daughter via surrogate in December 2021. Mr. Musk twins with Siobhan Zillis, executive at Neuralink, were born last fall. Jesus Christ. That was his chick. That was Grimes. Mr. Musk. Mr. Musk. You know the songs is coming. I'm just telling you. All of the rappers right now is in the studio. But now after they watch the Millionaire Morning Show and they see this and they see the restream, they are trying to figure out how they can come up with a new hook with the Elon Musk hook on it. Shout out to my homie Jacqueline. Jacqueline says, Anton and Martin Luther said, you have to judge them by their character. You can have money, but you can't buy class. Character. Christ is king. Hashtag. Shout out to you, Jack. It's Jaquel. I'm sorry, Jaquel. Shout out to Jaquel. Brock says, dropping my contribution for the day. I appreciate you, Brock. This is insane. The two sides, hold on, look. Mr. Brin and Miss Shanahan are now involved in divorce mediation, with Miss Shanahan seeking more than $1 billion. Now, she's seeking more than $1 billion in divorce settlement, right? Which means that he has to have a prenuptial agreement because his net worth is close to $100 billion, but she wants one. Now, I don't care how much you worth. What type of woman in the world is worth $1 billion and she's the one that cheated? She cheated, but she want a Billy with a B. $40 is all you getting from me. She won $1 billion with a B. She cheated. Listen, if you're so apologetic about it, Elon, you pay her the money. That will be my agreement. Listen, you want my forgiveness? You pay that hoe off. You get that hoe some money. Patrine Jean-Baptiste says, we got to bug TLA on this pronto. I've already DM'd him. Matter of fact, let me make sure I DM him again. Let me get my dog up in here. I'm DMing. I'm talking to lead attorney. With Elon Musk. Wife. I just hit up the lead attorney. I'm sure he gonna break this down much deeper than I can. But I had to break the story for y'all. I had to help y'all to understand. Trish says, seems like the only billionaire that will entertain Musk is Diddy, because the rest, especially the married ones, will ditch him. Captain Morgan says, shout out to Captain Morgan for the 20 ball. Says, is this the nature of men or the nature of women? Well, it's both. Because the nature of Elon Musk was to sleep with his best friend's wife, even though he can practically have any man on the planet. And then the nature of the wife was to sleep with Elon Musk, even though she had a good man. It's both. It's a transgression on both sides. And then also, last but not least, Sergey Brin's inability to be able to see that he was marrying a chick for the streets. Ooh, it's both. Captain Morgan, it is absolutely both. We're going to talk about this on Fight Club tonight. The two sides have yet to come to an agreement. With Mr. Brin's side claiming that Miss Shanahan is asking for much more than her prenuptial agreement and title search. So, Miss Shanahan has a prenup. Or Sergey Brin. Smart man. Somebody in his camp said, don't you mess with that chick if she might be for the streets. You got to get her on the line and make sure you get a prenup. So his prenup is calling for her to get way less than that. Miss Shanahan is asking for much more than her prenuptial agreement entitles her to. The people said Miss Shanahan's side is arguing that her request is only for a fraction of Brin's $95 billion fortune and that she signed prenuptial agreement under duress while pregnant. My dog lead attorney is going to have a field day with this one. It's saying that she signed the prenuptial agreement under duress and she only won a fraction of his $95 billion fortune. And she signed it while she was pregnant. So technically she's saying that she's under duress. I might have to call lead attorney on this one. We might have to have a conversation. Mr. Brin co-founded Google, now a unit of Alphabet, along with Larry Page in 1998, and helped build it into one of the world's most valuable companies. He and Mr. Page stepped down from management at Alphabet in 2019. Both remain on board. So let's break this down. Let's break this down, y'all. We got to have a conversation. So, in conclusion, because I want to get back to my Sunday, and I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me unexpectedly on this Sunday live stream. Okay. So in conclusion, you got Elon Musk and Sergey Brin. Sergey Brin helped found Google in 1998 with Larry Page, right? Co-founder. Elon Musk is worth 240 now, billion with a B. And Sergey Brin is worth about 100 billion with a B. Okay. Sergey Brin was already popping. He was already a billionaire. Google was it, you know, it was what it was, so on and so forth, right? Elon Musk had got rich from PayPal and a couple of other companies, but he was only hundreds of millions of dollars in. He was 100 millionaire, right? And he decided to start Tesla, which today obviously is a phenomenal company. But back in 2008 with the cash crunch and they wasn't selling no cars and all of this other type of stuff, Elon Musk was in dire straits. Best friend, Sergey Brin, slept on his couch. Sergey Brin helped keep this company afloat, loaned him money, took care of him. Said, listen, I got you, big homie. Don't worry about it. We dogs, right? And then fast forward to 2021, right before Christmas and a family ski trip. Elon Musk is out here busting down chicks, allegedly showing his cock over to women in SpaceX and, you know, busting down Neuralink executives and Grimes, 10 kids. One of his kids is disowning him. He out here in these streets, right? Just having a bunch of kids, but he out here in these streets. Now, you know, you got people, and the people are saying, well, just because, you know, they got money, so they should be able to do what they want to do because it doesn't matter about being a good father. Well, tell that to the one of the kids that Elon must have that don't even want to be his kid no more. Richest man in the world, he don't even want to be his kid no more. But let's continue. So right before, and I'm giving you a timeline of events as laid out by several publications, including the Wall Street Journal. Right before Christmas last year, Elon Musk apparently bust down Nicole Shanahan, which is Sergey Brin's wife. Okay. Sergey Brin finds out, tell all of his advisors, get all of my fucking money out of these companies because that is bro code. You slept on my couch. You don't sleep with my wife. Okay. Shout out to Aaron. Aaron says, I wonder how Lambda is going to feel about this. Shout out to Lambda, Google Lambda. They're going to smear Musk's name. So now this chick, right? Let's go back through her history. She was married before, married to an executive, a finance executive. Apparently, she got divorced and wound up marrying again Sergey Brin. So she married up. Had his kids, then allegedly bust down, or Elon Musk bust her down. And now she signed a prenup, but now she says she won at least $1 billion, which is not what her prenup allocated for her to get. She won $1 billion because she's saying that she signed it under duress because she was pregnant at the time. Meanwhile, Elon Musk runs into Sergey Brin at Art Basel in Miami. And he said, listen, we bros, she for the streets. I apologize. He get down on one knee in front of everybody and said, would you forgive me? Sergey Brin says, I forgive you, but I still want my money out of this company. And so we don't know what happens after this. But we do know that Sergey Brin filed for divorce from a chick from the streets. And Elon Musk is messy and is messy, even all the way up into the richest men in the world. You cannot make this up. This is a movie. Mr. Bougie says this might have been some get back because women love sleeping with the friend when they're pissed off. And ain't no get back. Listen, that is the worst get back in the world. This is insane. So I did want to tap in with y'all. Thank you for the super chats. Thank y'all for holding me down. I know this was impromptu. I know you wasn't expecting to have this conversation today. I know you was not expecting to break this down with me, but I had to divest myself from what was going on around me so that I can kick it with y'all. Wrench Turner Presents says, some things never change. The cat strikes again. We're going to have this conversation on Fight Club tonight. Absolutely, positively insane. So I would like to know what y'all thoughts are. Make sure y'all hit a like for the YouTube algorithm because the likes is low. I know y'all came in here and y'all just got right into the stream, so you forgot to hit a like. Hit a like for the YouTube algorithm on your way out the door today. In addition to that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for when you know I might go live impromptu. I just did it today, so hit a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications. Patreon exclusive video dropping today. A little bit late, but it's dropping today. I had this impromptu thing that we had to deal with. Fight Club tonight. This is insane. Absolutely insane. If you need to kick it with me personally, email me at AntonDaniels413@gmail.com. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to holler at y'all later. This is crazy.